Surprise Far Cry session. Alright. Give me 1 sec. Alright. So I'm just kind of inspired this as I was just kind of running around this complex here. This little, what is this, a peninsula? With my revolver. Just kind of dicking around. It's not much of an exploit, you don't get much for it, but just kind of fucking with this game, I guess, because it's just not right.
There you are!
They'll just walk around here in this circle. And this shit will just, if you want some target practice, it's great, you know? Just won't stop. Fortunately, I don't have the best aim, so you know, this is helpful, I guess, for my shitty ass aim. Practically target practice. Walk around in this circle. They'll just keep coming from somewhere, you know. Who knows where, but it's nice hat. I like how yellow it is. I'll just shoot your friend over there and be on my way. Yeah, so I don't think this game's terrible. I obviously played a good amount of it. I have a lot of fun playing this game. But shit like this mars the experience. Wouldn't say ruins it, but mar. Decent word for it, because it kind of does make me just want to play another Far Cry game instead. Or when I go back and play another Far Cry game, I'm like, oh shit. When I die, I'm like, it's because I fucked up, not some weird shit happened. And these guys are fucking idiots. Look at them. They're so stupid. They just keep appearing. I don't think there's any bullet drop in this game or anything, because I'm more accurate in this game than I've been in any game, and that's just not normal, you know. So, I mean, I definitely wish this game fixed some of this shit, but because there's a lot of stuff to like about this game, but this is dumb shit. It's dumb. They're just stupid. I mean, that guy didn't even notice me. I mean, like, it's just, they're a little too dumb. As soon as I shot that, I mean, I think the major problem for something like that is they just need more than 2 difficulty levels. I mean, only 2 difficulty levels is kind of stupid. Like a lot of the stuff they decided to do just doesn't really make sense. Because if you want more of a challenge, you should be able to have that. If you want more of a medium, because Honestly, this isn't even a I wouldn't describe this as even a medium experience. It's below medium. It's not ridiculously easy. It's not like it's close to ridiculously easy, though. I mean, you saw how long that fucking guy stared at me after I shot 2 of his friends. We're gonna swap over to even Far Cry 5 after this. Just kind of a comparison, because I've been playing Far Cry 5 again on hard, and then I bet if I switch to 4 on hard and 3 on hard, probably not gonna have time for that. It's already pretty late, but even just switching to 5 on hard difficulty it's, you know, it's noticeable that there's something wrong with the AI in this game. And, I mean, it's already noticeable that there's something wrong with the spawn rates. I mean, where the fuck are all these guys coming from? I've been running through here, just shooting people. For how long now? Where the fuck are they coming from? They're just appearing. It just doesn't make sense. They're also dumb as hell. I mean, look at that. That was the dumbest shit. I should have got shot at least twice there. But again, it's because I'm used to playing on... Even though I'm not great, I like playing on harder difficulties. But this being literally the hardest of 2 difficulties, I couldn't even imagine what easy mode is like on this game. It absolutely just feels like I'm playing easy when I play this. Which again doesn't tarnish the experience, just kind of makes it boring. Makes it 4 or 5 drinks in. You can't play this game sober, or else you'll be bored as fuck because it's too easy. That's a problem. It's great for if I've had a few drinks, you know. Then, by all means, I'll hop in here and feel like I'm a fucking badass. But you could do that with any game by setting it to easy mode. You know. Both and get into trouble. Honestly, if I switched to any other weapon, I probably could deal with this shit, but I got this. Don't worry, I got this. I know it looks like I'm missing a lot, but this is tactical. Not doing very hot. Okay, well that was sad, but you can do. I'm just gonna run around here a little bit more. I'll switch to 5.
Shit, drop!
I mean, where did all these fucking people come from? My daddy ran through here in game like a minute ago, 2 minutes max. They're just driving through, dropping people off. No, these 3 died. I guess we'll drop off 5 more. Just it's fun as a little shooting range, but again, it's just weird. Just all the good things in this game run out by. Just, there's a lot of things that make me not want to call this game lazy. There's a lot of detail in a lot of ways. The story, not one of them. The story's I've paid the least attention to the story of any Far Cry game, for sure. But the spawn and the AI being so stupid, and just that there's lazy parts to it. Fun and detailed game. There's a lot of laziness to it as well. I wish. Okay, here's what I would say. What if instead? Oops, wrong button. Sorry. What if instead of all of this map, they shrink it down to this, maybe even just this, right? Like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections, and whatever the starting island. Sank it down to that, and instead of investing so much time into such a huge landscape, invested that time into making the AI not a bunch of fucking idiots, making 6 or 7 different difficulty levels, you know, spending time tweaking the balance of the game instead. Because again, I mean, the way I got this amigo and this weapon and shit, I mean, that surprised me. I thought that was kind of cool. It was a simple enough mission, but at the end I got a lot more than I expected, and that was fun. It was cool. But then just running around one restricted area that's big enough to keep spawning enemies. Throws it off a little bit. Just, you know, could have had these cool details in a smaller map. It would have just felt really dense. Or not dense in a bad way. The map would feel like fully fleshed out. The map doesn't need to be huge if it's super fleshed out. And everything in between each experience is an experience in itself. I feel like that's doable for games like this now, but they're trying to make it. Look how big this map is. Look how big our game is. 100 gigabytes for an open world game. This world's so open. It must be huge. It's the wrong take, you know? Have the game I play be fun. Should be the focus. Even story. Over story. You can have a good story and a decent gameplay, and it's good. But if it's not fun gameplay, it doesn't matter how doesn't matter how good the story is. You know, if the gameplay is a drag to get through, the story can be the best story ever. It's so interesting, but you're gonna get disinterested through the gameplay, and that's gonna change your experience.
Keep the pressure on!
Oh Jesus, why'd you fucking do that, you asshole? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Are you kidding me? Or are you fucking serious right now? Okay. I would have. You know? You know? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do at this point? That was fucked up. I done fucked up. Oh, damn. Look at that. Okay. Alright, that's the last. Let's switch to Far Cry 5 now. And see the difference. Okay. Now, no matter what, I still have fun playing Far Cry 6. I have fun playing every Far Cry because I'm a fucking simp for Far Cry. That being, I just want that to be clear, because I said it enough when I was playing it, but there's a lot to like about Far Cry 6. But the big thing is that there's not as much to like about Far Cry 6 as there is for 4 and 5. 5, there's a lot to like. I guess 5, there's a lot to like. There's some to dislike. 6, there's a lot to like. There's a lot to dislike. 4, there's a lot to like. 3, a lot to like. Little that's behind. Not even. It's just 4 was just a development on. Okay, yeah, that's definitely it. 3 versus 4. Far Cry 4 feels like a development on Far Cry 3. There's building on it. Far Cry 5 feels like a development in some ways, a backward step in some ways, and just a deliberate change in others. And there's certain things that are a deliberate change that honestly are pretty close to being cool, like the buddy system where you can just kind of like randomly hire people. They could have done more with that. Honestly, they could have done a lot more with it to make it interesting. But for the most part, it's a neat idea, which could have been expanded in 5 or 6, Jesus, in Far Cry 6, but wasn't. They just kind of gave that up. So that's part of what's disappointing about Far Cry 6. Far Cry 6 doesn't expand on any things that it seemed like Far Cry 5 was setting a trajectory for.
I gotta move now.
Right. I mean, there's some things like the collecting item, or not, collecting materials to make items. I don't know.
Change your position.
The one good thing I can really say about the games is that they're different enough that I can play Far Cry 5 for a while and switch to 6. I mean, that's not going to be the same for everyone. But, for me it's different enough that the things I like about Far Cry 6 aren't in 5, the things I like about Far Cry 5 aren't in 6, the things I like about 4 are not in either of those. So, that could just be a bias simp point of view, but, that's where I'm at. That's exactly where I'm standing, If you see a crossroads between simp and maximum potential logic, I'll be probably like 500 yards down the simp part of that, but I'm not out of the realms of potential logic. Alright, well, I guess that's the extent of my comparisons. Now I'm just gonna get into Far Cry 5 here. Might move to 4 at some point if I feel like it, but we'll see.
Watch my back.
Fuck. Well. See, I definitely feel like I fucked up there. Definitely didn't do something right. Just ran into the fucking woods like a genius.
The most dangerous firearm is
Where the fuck am I even going? What is my mission here? Oh, alright, I'm getting cheeseburger. I feel like getting cheeseburger right now. I don't feel like getting cheeseburger. Sorry, anyone who's a cheeseburger main. I'm not feeling cheeseburger right
You'd
now.
be surprised what you can get from
Okay, that's an easy one. Let's do that.
They're down there!
Stay frosty! We got trouble!
Oh, I just shot that fucking. I just shot her hand. Goddamn. Sorry. Are you okay? Oh, damn. I'm sorry. Shouldn't put your hand in front of my gun, I guess. Idiot. Yikes. Ow. Take that, and that, and that. There we go.
Help me! I'm
Alright.
injured!
Myself, who's injured? Oh. Are you? Oh, shit. One thing I've been doing in this game that what I was talking about with
Thanks
the
for having
kind of
my back.
missteps with
Change your
the...
position.
Well, okay, here's where I think it's a misstep. First off, okay, I guess I'll explain what I do with the fucking hired, on-hired, whatever the fuck you want to call them. What are they called? Fighters. Cool name. When they like go down and I don't heal them in time, I just
Get a grip. You're all right.
accept that they're dead.
Watch my back.
I take them out of my roster. That's something I wish they did. At least. Oh fuck! I just brained the fucking civilian. Oops. And yeah, didn't do anything except for brain this poor guy. Damn it. Ow, what the fuck? Ow. Holy shit. I wish at least on hard mode they would kill these guys, your companions, when they die, instead of just making them unavailable for like 4 minutes. On hard, it should just kill them. So that's what I've been doing, just for funsies. If I let them die, I kick them off my team. That's my punishment. That should be it, you know. It might just get you a little more attached to them, you know. If you let them die, there's barely any punishment versus they're actually gone. Oh, fuck. This is going to bring me to the second thing. I wish the upgrade tree for him was a little larger as well. Because I get that it doesn't... Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus. I get that it doesn't kill the main companions that you can have. But it would be nice if these randos could die for good, you know, and they had a bigger upgrade tree. Because that would... Not only would it... Good job. Yeah, she did a good job with that one. Not only would it... yeah, drive around there. Good. Not only would it make you become more attached to whoever you choose as your companion, because you're upgrading them, but also because they have the chance to like die. And if there's a bigger upgrade tree, the farther along they get that upgrade tree, the more worried you'll be that if they die, the more capable they'll be to handle themselves and not die as well. But you know, I just think that would be a cool mechanic, which maybe they could have expanded on in Far Cry 6, but they didn't. I know I said I was done with the comparisons, but that was a lie. That's just it. I'm going to keep comparing anything that comes up in my head. So, yeah, I mean, that would have been cool to either see in this game if they just kind of worked on that part of it a little more, or if they expanded in Far Cry 6. That would have been really fun to see. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. What are you going to do? You can already tell that this game feels closer to a traditional Far Cry game than 6 does. 6 has a completely different feel to it. It's a little weird how much of a different feel it has from 4 to 5 to this one to 6. Which I'm not saying is a good or bad thing.
I'm taking damage.
I guess it shows. Oh shit! Yeah, from me. Sorry. Sorry, bro. I just shot you in the back of the head. Leave me alone, you fucking buffalo.
Help me.
Yeah, I'm coming for you. Don't worry. Ow! Fuck. Fucker.
Good idea.
There were some. There were more. There are more things that I could see began in Far Cry 5, and then they adapted in Far Cry 6. The animals not being skinned, I forgot that Far Cry 5 didn't have that. Misstep in Far Cry 5. I don't think. Well, okay, here's the thing. You can turn it on or off in Far Cry 4, which I think is great. You should be able to have the choice. If you want to have that immersive cutscene where you fucking cut them open to get the skin, you should be able to turn that on or off. Far Cry 4, you could turn it off, and it's exactly the same as Far Cry 5 and 6 are. Far Cry 5 especially, where you just press a button and you get it.
Here I go.
Far Cry 6, you just run over them, but I think that you should be able to choose between the two. Maybe they can make it more aware. Maybe something that you can turn on. It could be. I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. But, that's just small observation. Okay, most of the problems I have with 5, mostly 6. They don't ruin the game.
Damn it!
They're just disappointing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Definitely nothing like, no crazy shit like that. Shit's crazy in a different way in Far Cry 6, that's for sure, but nothing like that. I haven't noticed much craziness in Far Cry. No. Come. Oh. Damn it. I was so fucking close, dude. See ya. I tried to save you.
Be there soon.
See if you can survive.
I'm on the move.
I only almost shot this innocent civilian.
Stay low. Enemy spotted!
I hear you've been
What's
helping
up?
out. I like that.
Fuck me! Getting a better angle.
I think this game's really pretty. That's a good thing about this game. I mean, I don't think Far Cry 6 is that good, but I like the... I think Far Cry 6 is pretty as well, but... I like this game's setting for sure. In this... Oh yeah. I like this game's setting a lot.
Bad! Got another!
That's gotta be a fucking... Because I'm American. I'm American, baby. This is fucking... Your plants and fauna. Flora, fauna. Similar to this. Kind of. This is more Middle America, but still. It's cool. I like it. It's definitely different from 2, 3, and 4.
God,
Which is good. Which is what 6 doesn't have. Which, good and bad. Because Far Cry 6 is a good looking game. Cool maps. I've already talked about what could make the maps better, but I mean, it's the same thing with this game. It's a very big map. I do love... This is something that they should have fucking done in Far Cry 6 too, that they don't have in this one. Or do have in this one, don't in Far Cry 6. I'm fucking stupid, but this map system is great. I love it. A little miniature-like kind of thing. Definitely good. It's good.
didn't get a wink of sleep last night.
Oh,
Can't
too
afford
bad.
to when these freaks keep snatching
Yeah?
our guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that.
God damn it!
God damn it! What? What's your problem? Just shot at the deer and missed. Is that... Are you really that mad that I missed? You see me shooting at the deer, you idiot. Oh. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have shot
Ready
you.
when you are.
I'm ready. Let's get out of here. Oh, you got a fucking... I didn't even register that you have a fucking shotgun. Alright, let's get into combat, see what you can do. That was weird.
Move it. Get my back. Making a move. A hit. A very palpable hit.
There we go. And there's a bear. That's cool. That's fine. It's just a bear. Oh, shit. Stop
Keep the
moving.
pressure on.
What the fuck? That was a shotgun for sure.
Making
That's
a
hella
move.
loud.
There's an ambulance.
We're gonna move.
That was my fucking deagle, bro. That shit was my deagle. That was hella loud. Don't matter.
Move it. Get my back.
Ooh, who's talking? Alright, whatever.
For fuck's sake.
Wolverine. Kill it.
Where? Where? I don't see a Wolverine. What are you talking about?
What the? Cover me. Gonna move. Moving. I see a Peggy over there. Nice one, shooter.
Thanks, bro.
We must look to our past.
Ow.
Life is simple.
I'll be back in a sec, don't worry.